So this is my buddy Alec Gray. His family farms, or they farm around us over here in Bridgeport. And yeah, anyways, they're hog farmers. You can probably hear them all squealing. Skid plate bouncing. Oh, not that one.
Others ride skateboards, we ride
skateboard. I'll take the cat.
I'll pass.
Bulldozer. What about the plant tractor? Is it in there?
8R's in there.
In there?
Yeah.
Ooh, I see a sprayer. Y'all thought I was kidding. Man, I'm glad that I done this the other day. Because now all I gotta do is come out here and put the flags up. There's only a couple coming up, so it's not like there's a whole bunch, but yeah, we're gonna try it. I don't know, maybe more come up today with the sun being out and everything than what they did yesterday or whatever. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna put some of these out. Remember, this is the no row cleaner, and that is the row cleaner over there. So I'm interested to see if there's any difference, if there is any at all. So we'll just see what happens. But yeah, so immediately from looking at this, I do notice one thing here that I do want to make very clear. You can definitely tell there's a lot of trash in there. Now, actual true emergence, you don't dig through the trash. This one, there's no trash in there. See all the way across. There's 21 flags on row cleaners, with row cleaners. There's 19 flags without on the first day. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we'll have to see what it looks like tomorrow. But as of right now, from what I can see here, next year we're gonna have row cleaners. Because from what I can see there, row cleaners really do help. You can actually see down in the trench on the row cleaners. You can't without. See, I mean, you can see that all the way down there. You can't over here. And if there wasn't sprayer tracks right here, you'd probably even be able to see another one right there. Right up in there somewhere. But I don't know, but that is very interesting. Yeah. There's not much to these, it's just putting out flags. And honestly, it's still pretty cool to see. Tomorrow I'm gonna come back again and we'll look again tomorrow and see what it looks like. But they got a crooked row there in their watermelons. But yeah, I'm gonna go home for the day because it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock, something like that. And I need to sleep at some point today. But yeah, I don't know. These seed emergence kits, they will help to tell you kind of what you're doing wrong. And if you have something that you really want to test, like kind of what I'm doing here, if you want to test something, that's the way to do it. Now, what I really wish I would have done, now that I think about it, is a Xyway versus no Xyway. That one would have been interesting to see too, I think. But it's hard telling what the results could have been. Oh, I dropped the pen. So, Trey. Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna go home and I don't know. It's interesting, I will say. And I'll be interested to see what the final results of it are. It's really kind of too hard to tell right now. You know, I could come back tomorrow and the rest of them all be up and have my whole entire population up, but I very well could come up tomorrow and see only them up. So it's hard telling. I really need to get this exact time up here tomorrow too, which I'm going to try to, as long as it doesn't rain, or as long as it rains, I should be able to. So beans are starting to come up here too, which is good. And yeah, it's pretty dry too. Or kind of dry in places. you know what? I'm calling it a day. I'm going home. So I just came up and checked this thing up here again for precision planting stuff, and I don't know, the road cleaners, I only had 3 more up, and then the no road cleaners, I had 8 up. So I don't know. I'm interested to see what the final results are, but it's hard telling, you know. I mean, we did have a couple more the day before, so you never know. I could come up tomorrow and have 20 up on the with road cleaners. So it's hard telling. But we also had very little sunlight today, and it rained almost all day. But I've been stuck at home doing paperwork, getting all my stuff filled out, so then we can send out our bills for the year. But yeah, I am kind of a little bit skeptical. We'll see what happens. I'll come back tomorrow again, and hopefully tomorrow I actually get to do some work or something, because I'm tired of sitting around. I need to get out and do something. But tomorrow is supposed to be warm and nice out, so hopefully I'll be able to get in the field somewhere. So I kind of wish they was a little bit closer to the road, but they're out there. They got 2 tractors out here. They're planting watermelons, and well, the one stopped, but there's people riding on the back of the other one. What they're doing is are they laying plastic? I guess they're laying plastic. But anyways, yeah, there's people that sit on the back of them as they lay the plastic. And I don't know if they like curl it up or if they just wash it or feed it through. I don't really know. But as you can see, they got them tanks on the front. My guess is they're putting on fertilizer too with it. But I don't know. Hopefully whenever they start planting it, I can come back up here again and we can see a little bit more. But those are 2 brand new 8R tractors out there. That's pretty cool. Huh. It was shining a pretty penny for that one. So we are currently working on getting Ross's sprayer ready to run on wheat. Working on it. Like I said, working on it. I gotta go get his chemical still here in a minute. I found it for you.
Oh, thank you.
It's already over there. But we had to find his fitting, one of his fittings, so they can fill up his rinse water tank. And then he's going to clean out his sprayer because he's got the skinny tires on it. If I didn't have my fatties on, I would probably switch over and do it myself, but I got my big tires on, so I can't. Then I go down the road to Nutrien and get his chemical, hopefully. What are they doing over here? Looks like everybody's out hauling today. Cleaning it out. It's almost clean. Yes, that's mainly just water, guys. That's clean out water. There's a reason we do it over here. Ah! Well, the bean heads is home to switch over to wheat. Dad's fertilizer truck's in there too. His here too. I don't know if I really told you guys or not, but we are done planting corn also. We did finish that up the other day. So that's kind of why we're having Ross go spray the wheat, because normally by now we're still planting corn. But anyways, I'm heading down south and I'm gonna go look and see how wet it is. And then here after a bit, I need to go to Emergence again. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna head down south, see how wet it is down there. I think they'd actually gotten less rain than us last night, and it's pretty dry here, so gotta go do it. So coming down here, I'm going to walk around this field, see how wet it is, see if Ross can come down and spray it today. This field would be best to do today, mainly because this is like a sandier ground than what we got back towards home and over at Wally's. So I'm gonna try and get him on this today, like whenever he gets ready and gets cleaned out, and then hopefully tomorrow morning or tonight he can get on some of the ground back towards home this down here is about 1 load for them, 1.5 loads. So nobody will have to tender them down here. So that'd be good. But what I'm trying to do is I want to walk all the way back here to them power poles, because that is the wet part of the field. And I need it sprayed bad, because I almost couldn't get to it earlier in the year. But I'm gonna try and get him back there on it. So kind of the main thing that worries me about down here, I don't know if you can see it, but over there's a low spot. It looks like it's had water in it. In all reality, what I really should do is put on another form of nitrogen here, but this ground right down here, especially from about them power poles there this way, if the White River over there gets up, it's pointless too. So I don't know. We've had years down here where we've cut this wheat in water, standing water. So wheat really does need another rain, though, I will say. It doesn't look like it's gotten much, but I mean, as you can tell, we got full heads coming through here. Wally's the other day was pushing out heads too. So yeah. Then there's another wet spot right there. You can see it's kind of lower. One here, one back there. Should be another one up there. And then there's 2 more in the back over there by them trees. But yeah, this is pretty solid. I think I'll be able to get this done today. You know, I kind of need it. I could kind of use a nap. Gonna find a place to nap here and hide from everybody for a little bit. So with this wheat here, like I said, this kind of down here is irrelevant because we don't know what's gonna happen here. But that wheat up there, that's cool. Where'd it go? Interesting. Never seen that before. Anyways, that wheat up there is good wheat. This wheat down here might not be so good. You never know. Depends on the amount of rain that we get and the amount of, yeah, basically everything. How high the river gets, all that. But all this down here is got crop insurance on it. So we're gonna try and put fungicide on it today, as well as insecticide. We'll call it good. This is gonna be the first time that I can remember that we've ever actually sprayed our own wheat. So let's hope we get it done. It's also the first time that we've been this far caught up ahead that I can remember. Oh, that's a long walk. So yeah, this is where we're putting in at, like max N cotton or whatever it is. Maximum impact. It's got a nitrogen compound in it. So we'll also be putting that on here. It's 1 gallon to the acre. And that will hopefully help with getting that wheat a little bit greened up. I don't know if I missed something on it or what, but it doesn't look green right now. So we gotta get it greened up. It's at the top of the list of things to do, getting that field all greened up and ready to go. But yeah, I'm going to Emerson now, and then hi Paige. She's about to pop like today or tomorrow. So yeah, I gotta keep Ross busy for now. We are going to Emerson though, and then we're gonna go over to one of my buddies' hog barns in a bit too. And you guys will get to see the hog barns. So yeah, hope you're interested in that. So I just got up here. I'm gonna make putting these things out quick. So you aren't gonna see it, but I'm gonna put them out there. And I wish it stopped raining. Ah! 1 and 3. So the row cleaners had 1, no row cleaners had 3. Man, it's coming down now. Wow. So this is my buddy Alec Gray. His family farms, or they farm around us over here in Bridgeport. And yeah, anyways, they're hog farmers. You can probably hear them all squealing. They got 3 barns here.
Yeah, 3 barns.
How many different whatchamacallit you got? Or how many pigs do you got?
We got 3,600 pigs, and then we load out. We do 2 rounds a year.
2 rounds a year.
Yeah.
So 2 rounds in and out a year. And you're here how many different times a day? 3 or 2?
2 normally.
2 normally. All right. So they're a family farm just like us.
Yeah.
But they base more of their stuff around kind of this. And then they got a pit over here too, which I think is cool because I don't see that.
Okay.
Back in Vincennes, we don't see that.
Yeah. Well, basically, I mean, a lot of the barns over in Vincennes, they have, under the barns, they have like really deep pits. It's where all the manure and water goes, and they're normally 6-8 foot, and then they pump them off once a year. Well, in these barns, the pits are 2-3 foot deep. They're not very deep at all, and then once a week, we've got standing plugs in the bottom of the pits. We pull them, it all drains into the lagoon, and then, I mean, once a year, we'll pump it off. We've got a drag line and a toolbar. We apply fertilizer to the fields. I mean, cheap nitrogen, good way to get rid of it. So, not a bad system.
Hurting the environment.
Ah, it's all right. EPA likes us.
So then the other thing I think is cool, which he's been wanting me to come over here and do some drone stuff with them whenever they're using this, but it's a long stick cat. This is a size or 2 bigger than R270. But
yeah, the boom on this one is 60 foot long. We've got a 35 foot boom on the other cat. And basically what we do, we started this last summer. We'll scoop on the bottom, so all the manure that kind of settled and doesn't come out with the drag line, we'll scoop it up on the side, let all the water drain out of it, and then we'll go through with a pan and pick it up, and then we dry spread it. So just another way to get rid of it, make the pit a little bit deeper, have more storage, so kind of get rid of buildup.
can you actually reach all the way out there with it?
No, not quite.
Oh, that's rough.
About a strip in the middle is not touched.
So as far as pigs, would you suggest that to anybody, or is that how did you guys get into it, really?
The money.
The money?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good way of putting it.
I mean, in the off season, it's a good source of income. I mean, honestly, they're not too hard to take care of. You just kind of got to have a little bit of background in it.
And it takes time to do.
Yes. Yeah. You got to have the time and dedication to do it. Because, I mean, like I said earlier, you're in there twice a day. You're dragging out dead pigs, checking feeding lines, replacing parts, replacing motors. They say all the stuff's automatic, but it's not. Just like anything else.
So basically, you wouldn't suggest it for me because I'm too busy for it.
Pretty well. Yeah.
So how far away are you from loading out whenever they're that big?
We are actually loading out
Next Wednesday.
Yep. We've got loads Wednesday and Friday. Once they get about, the goal weight is about 280. We'll start around 280. They'll finish 310, somewhere in there, weight-wise. And then it normally takes about a month to load out. And then I have the lovely job of going through and pressure washing all of them, all barns. It's a great time. If anybody wants to help, let me know. So,
they don't even like it.
yeah, they're ready to get out of there. But no, overall, it's not too bad.
So, are you raising for Purdue or independent?
No, we're actually with Keller's in St. Marie, Illinois.
Keller's.
So, yep.
So around me, you see more Purdue.
Yeah.
But over here, you probably see more of them Kellers, and you do see some Purdue over here too. I have seen some Purdue.
We do see some Purdue. We see a lot of mash off, like Kent mash off and their family. We see a lot of them. I know several people that have them. My brother-in-law raises pigs for them. He's got 20,000 pigs for them actually. And Keller is just a small, kind of more independent family system that they're suppliers for hogs up north, and they don't do hardly anything like mash offs do. So,
and then also you did say that you got automatic feeders.
Yes.
They're kind of a pain, I'm assuming. I know that one time I came out here with you and you had to go up there and tap on the things.
Yeah, they're not bad, but I mean, well, the lines run all the way through, and then they just drop into the feeders, and then when the lines all fill up, then it fills up to the end feeder, and it's got a sensor in it. Once it hits the sensor, shuts off. It's supposed to kick on every 30 minutes or every hour and just top them off. But sometimes them sensors kind of get plugged up, get dusty, feed dust, stuff like that. So we just run a toilet bowl brush up in there and clean them out. So, I mean, it works, but
That one's running now. You can hear
Yeah,
it.
one of them's running. So they normally kick on about, I mean, at least one of them's running all the time, basically. So.
Huh. So you also got them shades too. They go up and down by themselves, or you got to come out here and do them?
No, the curtains are on, they're on a system with the temperature. So inside we've got a control panel. I mean, if it gets too hot, curtains will drop down. Gets too cold, they'll go back up. Heaters will kick on. Same thing with the fans. If it gets too hot, or I mean, too much ammonia in the air, and the end fans will kick on. It'll kind of clear it out, air it out a little bit, and then we've got stir fans that hang from the ceiling. I think we've got 12 of those in there, so in each barn. But it's not a bad little system.
So they're taking care of these pigs for how many months out of the year? 6 months probably? 5 to 6 months?
6 months per round. So I mean, we have pigs all the time. So we have like 2 weeks off. That's about it.
Alright, I think that 2 weeks off we need to go on vacation.
We normally do. No, normally the 2 weeks off we're, I mean, replacing gates, fixing feeders, welding stuff. I mean,
Basically fixing everything, like what you do in the winter with the farm.
Yeah. Instead of us tearing stuff up on the machinery, pigs tear everything up. So, yeah.
Pigs are about worse.
Oh, definitely. That and the ammonia. It's bad. So.
Dang. I think I'm allergic.
Must be. Wish I was.
Good thing. No, like I said, Gray's my friend here. More farms over here, Illinois.
Moan Farms.
Moan
Farms.
Moan,
Yeah.
Moan, like Moan Farms.
M-O-A-N.
M-O-A-N. And no, I just figured I'd come out here and say hi. We've been trying to do this for like a year.
Yeah, we haven't really got to it. We got sidetracked.
So, but yeah, I thought it'd be something kind of cool
Yeah.
to show. But I mean, obviously I'm not gonna get into barns because I don't want to take a shower.
Yeah, I would take you in the barns, but I mean, we kind of got to follow safety guidelines and everything. So.
Ooh, that's rough. I
Yeah.
hate safety guidelines.
Yeah, they're not fun.
Hey, we all got them.
That's true.
OSHA's a lot worse, isn't it? See, that's why you just stick to actual farming, because then you don't have to worry about OSHA.
But I mean, pig prices are normally about the same. Corn prices can go up and down.
Do you guys actually have to deal with OSHA and stuff on this?
More EPA,
More EPA than anything.
mostly with the lagoon.
With the lagoon?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that's fun. I bet that's all kind of fun.
I mean, we're on a first name basis with our EPA guy, so it's not bad. But I mean, he still comes out here and checks every once in a while. He has to do his job, but
Yeah.
we also follow everything we're supposed to. So
That's your beater car.
that's my race car.
we done a J turn in it earlier.
Yeah, it was kind of sketchy, but it was fun.
I told him it's not a true beater unless he jumps on the windshield, but he wouldn't do it for some reason.
Yeah, sorry YouTube, you're not gonna see that today.
Okay.
So,
If we do something else stupid later,
we might document it.
we might document it, but if it's too illegal, we will not document it.
That's true. That's true.